Alright, that should be good. I'm gonna run back through the rules of how this works one more time, just in case, yeah, it's the first time somebody's seeing. I want to at least explain it. So, basically, we put in this right here. Put in that input. Unit number 6, whoever that would happen to be for that turn, has to hunker down for that turn, and then it just keeps going and going until the mission is done. Pretty simple, pretty basic. I think everybody can hit. I think anybody can handle that. Hang on one second. Make sure this is all caught up. I forgot to hit live screen. And I'm glad I double checked before actually just going straight into it, because I've done that before. And everybody didn't see what I was doing because it did it for like an hour and a half without realizing it. Okay, we're good on that, we're good on that. Perfect. Put that on there. Load game. Hopefully we can finish everything in this string. 50-50. Might be able to, might not. Who knows? I've gotten pretty much everything taken. Did not mean to do that. Get back to the game. I was trying to wipe off some dust. Okay. Who's in the gene lab?
As the alien attacks have become more frequent, our casualty rate has climbed. Our troop shortage is becoming a problem.
I don't remember what I'm having them go in there for, but you know what? That's fine. Genetic lab, Shiv, heavy plasma, Shiv. Wait. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
We've got a large contact and it's coming in fast. We're going to have a difficult time keeping up with this one.
Can we shoot it down? If we can't shoot it down, then that's also fine, because then it's just... Well, actually, it's less fine.
We have eyes on the bandit.
The front of it kind of looks like the, what was the...
Disengaging.
Was it David Hasselhoff? He had like the black car that was like a... What was it called? Christine, I think that's the name of the car. I don't know. Point is, the front of it had like that type of car. Alright. Shiv is done, which is perfect. Carry on. I'm gonna... Ooh, wait, hang on. One more. Assign new research. I got the heavy plasma, which is amazing. We got a particle cannon. What does the ghost armor do again? Based on our continued study of the hyperwave phasing phenomenon we've witnessed in the lab, we believe it should be possible to develop an armor kit mirroring these unusual properties. Difficult to detect. We could do that. Or... And use a magnetic containment field. Alright, I'm going to speed this up a little bit. So, okay, doing that does not help. Could do an EMP cannon, which I know it affects that. Go ahead. Don't do that, actually. Hang on. I need to check something real quick. Bear. I wish I could get a particle cannon, which would be great for our mix. And then we got the plasma and that. Didn't I do this last night? I thought I did this last night. I may not have. Alright, sail everything. Especially the sectoid corpses, because I don't need that. And I can honestly probably get about 500 for this. Close. Hang on, is there anything in here that I will...
Things are heating up out there. We're tracking multiple unidentified targets.
Okay, well, I guess it doesn't. Keep 2 around. Floater corpses, sell as many of these as I can, because I just don't need them right now. Heavy floater, thin man. Central, I don't really care. I'm sorry, I just don't care. Also, I don't fully recommend doing what I'm doing. This is kind of dumb, but at the same time, like, eh. Alright, that's taken care of. Go back, go back. Barracks. Let me look and see what everybody has. Okay, I know you have the Titan armor. And you have that. Do I have any? No, I don't have laser pistols because I never bothered giving. Alright, engineering this. Particle cannon. Let's go ahead and get one for my mech. Stop that. Arc thrower, combat sin, particle cannon, plasma sniper rifle. I need at least one. Should I get two? Well, at least get one for now. Heavy plasma. Fortunately, I only need one now. And plasma rifle. Okay, so I guess we'll just get one of those. Okay, let's go back to the barracks. Equip our guys with what we need. Xenos, you get that. You already have a plasma rifle. You stick with what you got, actually. You get a particle cannon. Personally, I like the rail gun a little bit more. That's just a personal preference, design-wise. Like, did you seriously not have? I guess you didn't. Okay. Heavy laser. You get the heavy plasma. Normally, I would have gave it to Odin, but unfortunately, he died. So there's nothing I can really do about that. Shadow. I'm going to keep you with what you got for now. You did just come in on board. You know what? Let's stick with what you got. You're fine. We're good. Kinda. What about medals? Is there anything? Defender medal. Where's she? Ah, here you go. Annette, I got something for you. Even though I just got you, I don't really well, actually, you know what? I hope you survive. I really do. Mostly because I just got you on a mission I've never done before, so it was kind of cool. 5 defense, 1 in cover. Well, you don't get cover. I guess I could give it to you. I had someone who was already decked out with all the medals, but no, he had to die because of my own... Well, to be fair, it was my own fault. I don't really have anybody I could blame. Wait. Almost forgot. You... I could do that. But I could also just work on getting everything taken care of. Go ahead and do the EMP cannons. Just drag it out for as long as we can. Alright. Exalt. Okay, so I know Exalt is not here. Exalt is not based in the English-speaking country, which clears that one, that one, that one, that one. I don't know if China actually speaks. It's not in Europe, not in Argentina, not in Egypt, and it's also not the most fun. So South Africa, right?
After going to all this trouble, the aliens are probably more than a little upset that we
I
didn't
need you
fall
to.
in line like
I need you to move. I need you to move. Okay, so it's either in France, China, or Brazil. France. Well, it can't be France because it says it's not in Europe. France is in Europe. So it's either in China or Brazil. Wait, it's not in the world's...
We're going to need help.
Hey, Google.
Equipment around. Get some people down there ASAP.
Okay, fine then. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. What are the 5 most populated countries? China, India, Indonesia, and Bangladesh. Okay then, so it's Brazil. How do I accuse them?
We don't have the resources to go off on a wild goose chase.
Wait. Oh, I lost him. Did I? Okay, well then how do I accuse someone? I did not mean to do that. Launch satellite. Do I even have any satellites to launch?
Satellite uplink facilities at
I
maximum capacity.
do not.
Additional uplink required.
Okay, so Brazil. Okay, so it's in Brazil, but I can't seem to get it to come out. So carry on.
Contact detected.
Ooh, go ahead. Scramble. Perfect. Now let's try out the Firestorm, because I've actually never had a chance to use it. Ooh, super fast.
Bangs out.
Bang, bang. Wait, I never upgraded this weapon. Oh my god.
Contact lost.
Was unable to Aw. Well, then I can't do anything, because if it's right there, then I can't do anything.
The inability of the
So I lost. Okay. No, wait, go back, go back, go back, go back. We can't lose just yet. I mean, we can, I'm not going to. xcom finance, that's not what I want. Gray market. Do it all again. Wait, what happened to all my money? Wait a second. Oh, they're already equipped. Okay, so then we should be fine then, right? Carry on.
Contact detected.
So then let's see if we can actually get it this time. As I think if we knock it down, then I'll be fine. If not, I can just go back a little bit further. Or if I could really have screwed up, then I could just do a new run. As I think I might have just perpetually screwed myself over. Which is a good possibility. I do have that ability.
Bangs out.
Initiating defense matrix.
You're gonna be able to... Come on, knock it out, knock it out, knock it out, knock it out.
Contact lost.
I thought you were supposed to be like the best of the best. You haven't done anything.
Contact detected.
Alright, well let's see if Raven 2 can do better.
Engaging bogey.
It'd be really bad if this thing is able to.
Now.
Well, this sucks. I can't do anything. I screwed myself over. Oh no. Okay, what about if we just do this? How much of this am I going to have to redo? Okay, I've already seen this cutscene. Continue. That's fine. Ish. Not really. I've kind of screwed myself over in this.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope all of these operations go as smoothly as this one did.
I have a sneaking suspicion they're not going to. Just call it a hunch. You know, do too, because if I can, I'm gonna send you on on missions. Yay! I got $100.
commander.
This captive we recovered from the aliens, Annette.
Yeah, I need you to
passed
move.
off by the
Okay, you know what?
So far, she's been less than forthcoming about how she wound up in their control, or what makes her so valuable that they pursue her to this extent.
Did you not? Oh no, wait. I did skip the cutscene. Regardless, she like push people back with her head, so she's kind of a psychic, or a psionic, but we don't have that just yet. I'm just gonna sell all this stuff. I don't need it. Not really. At this point, I might have just screwed myself over so much that it's not even gonna really matter.
Things are heating up out there. We're tracking multiple unidentified targets.
Which I guess would be technically canon. Okay. Engineer. Wait. It's not fully done yet. Okay. Go back. Actually, you know what? Change it. Go ahead and do that, because that's only going to take 4 days. There's not really anything I can do.
We've got a large contact, and it's coming in fast. We're going to have a difficult time keeping up with this one.
Wait. No, they're not in the gene lab because I didn't put them in there. I don't think.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Alright, go ahead. Establish a link. You're not going to survive. I told them they weren't going to survive. They didn't listen. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh. I thought that would have finished it. Well, then what else do I need to do? Intercept the oversee assault the crash overseer UFO. Oh. Ah. I don't have anything for her. Okay, engineering. I'm gonna need. Yeah, we're gonna need like 2 of these. Thank you. Might as well go ahead and build some of these that I can. I got that one, the light plasma heavy laser scatter. And that's getting taken care of. Go ahead and view soldiers. You might as well do this. I kind of forgot what genetics I was going to have you have. Where are you at? Okay, there you are. Well, you were a support last time. Aww. I kind of needed you to stay as a support. Oh well. I can still make it work. If anything, I can just make you like a... I can just put you into Scilabs if it ever gets fully made and, you know, we don't die. Light plasma, and then you can have the gas grenade. Alright, you're good. You actually get a proper plasma rifle because you're a really good Santa. You're fine. I can't give you your pulse grenade just yet. Get a plasma cannon before I forget. So that's going to take 1 day. Okay. Maybe everything is good? It's probably not. XL and France went into hiding. What? Okay, yeah, fine. Well, I would like to blame them, but I kind of can't. For some reason. It's not letting me do it. Even though I know where it is. I can see it. It's right there. I've literally narrowed it down to this one. So how do I guess we'll just have to send someone out. Who wants to go? Annette, you can go. Actually, no, take it back. Septic, you're not going. Annette is. Hopefully this is a good...
We've been at it for days now. All I can think about is my bunk.
I didn't ask.
XCOM operative deployed against Exalt position in Brazil.
Yes, even though I don't think this is really going to matter all that much. Carry on. Oh, cool. Assign new project. Yeah. Yeah. Sure, why not? Engineering. Build items. Heavy plasma. Go ahead and manufacture at least 1. Particle cannon. There, I almost couldn't really... I couldn't see it because my blinds are open and I'm having a hard time fully going in there and seeing. Load out. Change. Cannon. Hulk. Plasma. Now let's see.
Contact detected.
Alright, perfect. Scramble the interceptor. And if this doesn't work, then oh well. We'll just have to count this as a complete lost playthrough. Which I guess would technically mean this would be a finale. Just not the finale I'm looking for.
Bangs out.
Alright. Get him. Alright, send in the Sky Ranger. This might actually save us. Clear unit. Actually, real quick, hang on. Before we get started on this, I gotta close these blinds. The glare is really making it hard to see. Okay. Wait, with it being purple, does that mean it's an overseer's ship? Oh, it might be. Cool. Two birds with one stone. Hopefully that'll actually keep me in the main story.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is
That's right there, continental USA. Continental United States. Oh.
UFOs in a
Yeah. XCOM, I think despite everything that you're seeing with me failing, I think I know how to play. Just not that well.
most advanced technology. So it's safe to assume
Alright,
whatever they've done is crucial to their invasion effort.
number
Should
3.
expect heavy
Okay, so
resistance.
Unit 3.
They're not going to make this easy on us.
I wouldn't expect them to. Go here. I'm gonna put you in hunger down mode. Gunner. The real question is, where is it? I guess I can figure it. Oh, I can literally see it. I can see the outline. Well, at least I don't have to run around looking for it. There's one time I had to run around looking for it, and it took freaking forever. Alright, so Melissa is number 3. I'm gonna have to remember that. Or ironically, number 6 is number 3. I'm gonna put you right here. I don't know what to expect in there. Honestly, I have no idea.
Rolling out.
Go right here. Oh, I should mention, all the units, like their stats, completely randomized. I chose that at the beginning. So sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and it took a long time to find some actually good units. And then they died. Had to weed out all the weaklings, more or less. Sucked, but it is what it is. Okay, I want you... I guess my better judgment, I want you right here. Gunner. Would that put... Nah, it's not gonna get you close. I want you right here. Melissa. Go right here. Who's next? Santa. I'm not putting Santa wide out in the open. Look, I only call them by their nicknames if I think it's funny. I don't choose their... Oh! Well, okay. I didn't know that they could be right there. Why would they have the enemy right there? I'm gonna put you into Overwatch, because there's literally nothing I can do. Oh god. Okay, so it's time for these guys to start showing up. Okay, number 1. Ah, crap. Okay, I thought everybody would be inside, so I have to move her around, unfortunately. I'm gonna put you in a run and gun mode, and then I'm gonna move you right here. Let you get at least close enough to hopefully hit something. Yeah, that thing's not gonna really matter. Target information, a sectopod, that's what it is. You know, considering your track record and how hard it is for you to hit certain things, I'm a little surprised.
On my way.
I don't know if I move you here. Let's see how well the particle cannon actually does. Oh, that's right. These guys have reaction shots and they pack a hell of a punch.
Fire over here.
Hey, you're my biggest concern. Everything else. That only did 5 damage. Crap. Crapola. I'm gonna put you right here for now. Thankfully with you I have combat rush on. So with every kill, you can at least get some drugs pushing through. Oh, and Davis is out in the open.
Headed there now.
Why is she out in the open? Why did you miss?
Oh, shot wide.
Wait, this is a gas grenade, right? Thankfully, it won't kill anybody over there, but it'll at least help. I don't know who you were aiming for, but I'm glad you missed. Actually, I know exactly who you were aiming for. Still, I'm glad you missed. Oh, there goes that cover. Oh my god. Dang it! I need her. I can't use Davis again. Damn it. Okay. What am I going to do? Oh my god, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to move her here and I can't use her. So says the law. Or the... No, don't you dare. Don't hit. Wait, I forgot she has lightning reflexes. Haha, sucks for you. I don't think so. It was a crit. Okay, so, wait, if I don't move her, I can shoot, she can shoot multiple times. That was only a 43% chance, but still. Alright, Santa, you actually are still in cover, so I'm kind of okay with that. You are the biggest threat. And it's still not doing a lot of damage. Crap, I can't move her. But... how is she still in cover? Okay, move her right here. Let her go ahead and get started on taking this thing down. Maybe I shouldn't have put the poison gas up there. Apparently it's covering them more than I realized. You know who would be really useful right now? Shiv. Shivs would be so useful right now. What's it doing? What's it doing? Oh, and maybe it was reloading? Oh, of course. Yay. This is what I was looking for. Finally, alright, I can use Davis. Perfect. Yeah, you're not really my main concern. This big boy over here is. Thankfully. I'd move you a little bit closer. It might be a bad idea, but that's what I'm going to do. So even though that thing, those guys over there are a big problem, there's nothing I can really do here. I don't want to use the gas grenade. I was really hoping that would be better. Okay, if I move her, then I'm not going to be able to use it. But I can either do this and do 2 damage or damage on those guys, or I can I can do that. You know, do 6 damage, which gives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which will only give it 2 HP left. And I can do this. Because these guys are going to have to take some damage anyways. No, she's not Unit 6. It does kind of put me in a little bit of a bind, though. To be fair, this entire thing is... Okay, she's the last one. I had hunker down. Uh, okay, maybe I shouldn't keep... No! My healer, Santa's dead, no! I've had Santa for so long! No! I need him. Oh, okay, now I kind of hope that this playthrough, that the council report says that I lose. Number 5, okay. You ain't the only one, honey. Every single one of these guys is a major problem. But I'm very confident in her. I was really hoping she would stay, like, you know, in the zone. Why is it only doing so little damage? Why is it only doing so little damage? Please hit, please hit, please hit. Alright, good. Biggest problem is out of the way. Other big problem. I know that's only a 45, 43. I could place a landmine in hopes that it would activate it. Or I could take a chance to shoot. Okay. I'm moving you right here, and you're going into Overwatch. I think I'd hit reload instead, which is fine because that also needs to happen. A lot of people are hurting. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I sent everybody close to her, let her do a restorative mist. Well, reload and restorative mist.
Reloaded. Solid copy.
Get over here.
Ready to rock.
It's kind of a big problem.
Yes, sir.
I want you right here. And you do restorative mist. God, I really don't have any more support units. Is it gonna stay right there? Okay, I guess it's just gonna stay down there. That's fine. It's not really, but I can make it work. Number 5. Go ahead and reload.
Already there.
I could go ahead and do another restorative mist to get these two back to full health. Or reload for now. I want you right here, and then I'm gonna have you Overwatch. I want you right here. I know I'm not technically playing by my set rule completely, but it's kind of okay. So close. You were so close, Tara.
Adjusting sights.
I know your nickname is Hulk, but at this point it didn't even matter. Okay, I'm losing guys left and right, which is not good considering how close we are to the end. guess it's a good thing I can make a bunch of shivs. It's kind of my one saving grace right now. You know, that's just what I'm going to have to do. If the council does not fully pull support, if we can just make a bunch of shivs, that's just going to have to be, that's just going to have to work. Granted, they don't have like a lot of stuff on them right now, but it's just going to have to work. What did you just say about my ass?
What the hell was that?
It sounded like it was saying something about my ass, but I'm not 100% sure. Number 2. Okay, I got worried for a second. 'Cause I don't really know what to fully expect.
Stepping up.
So I'm gonna go right here.
Got it.
Go ahead and do that.
Heading to that location.
You go here. I want you right here for now. Overwatch. What to expect? If I knew what to expect, I'd place landmines down, but I don't want to just yet. Okay, so she can't do anything, but I can at least still move her around.
Location confirmed.
Okay, so I'm guessing. Oh, my cup's sticky. Whatever it is in here. I'm looking to see. Doesn't look like there's any normal way of getting in there.
Rolling out.
I guess I can have her open up a hole.
On my way.
Why is that so sticky? I'm gonna have to get that cup washed soon.
Targeting hostile.
Heck,
Commander, that device. It seems to be of great importance to them. Retrieving it for further study should be our highest priority.
I regret blowing a hole in this door. Why won't it let me? I'm gonna move you right here. Weirdly enough, it wouldn't let me like swap other ones. Maybe I should give her a laser rifle. I'm gonna have to do something. You're an agent, aren't you? An ethereal. Yeah, I'm not throwing a grenade. Ethereal reflected attack. Wait, what does that mean? What? They can do that? Oh no!
Kill them all.
Great! I love it. Oh my god!
Heavy fire near my location.
So many! So much damage! So little time. I guess I could just count it as her that's, you know, not able to do anything, which is technically true. Hey, hit him with that headshot. You were supposed to kill him. Yeah, I'm not letting you okay, so how... Hardened units receive extra protection again. Well, that doesn't help me. What if I just throw a grenade in there? Let's see you reflect a grenade. Huh, it didn't actually kill it. Alright then.
Moving out.
Let's move you right here. You get a little bit of flaming going on. A little flame on action, if you will.
Hostiles with fire.
Here they come.
Wait, it's it can drain it can drain health? Don't you dare die. I can't afford to lose. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I can wait for a second. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Mom, I'm so scared. Bree, take me home, Mom. I don't like it. They're so mean to me. Take him out, please. Eh. If I take it out, though. Oh, crap. Oops. I actually didn't mean to I actually didn't mean to fully do that. I guess that doesn't actually heal the etheric thing. What's it doing? 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 What did it do? What did it do? Thank God it missed. What are you doing? Thank God these guys can't aim. This is the one time I'm so thankful that these guys cannot hit anything. Number. Chicken Whopper Bacon Cheeseburger. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out, girl. I know you can do it. Did it? Okay, it did kill. I honestly was not sure that killed or not. I'll go ahead and reload. 27%, huh? Doesn't matter. Oh, I was stressed out. We did lose two, well, one really good one, and then one that was needed. So I am very disappointed in that. And I can't get new units. I mean, I can, but at this point it would be kind of dumb to. And now all that's left is getting the Psi operative. Assuming the council doesn't immediately pull my budget as soon as this mission is over.
Recovered from a cloaked ship and guarded by the most powerful being we've ever encountered. What do you think it is?
I think it's one of those things where like you put your hand on it and then like the little things go straight to your hand. They used to have them a lot of stores. I don't know if they still have it.
A dangerous sentiment, Doctor.
Is it weird that I kind of want to lick it?
Sir, I'm picking
I don't know why, but I kind of want to lick the thing.
Another cloaked ship?
No, sir. It's big.
Is it me? Oh yeah, no, that's not me. That's that's a big one. Well, that can't be good.
Was a coincidence.
That was me. I
Sir.
liked some Chipotle and stuff
That
earlier, and it
originated
was my
directly with
stomach. I'm
incoming
sorry.
contact.
It's funny because I
Nothing
didn't
we
even eat
have would
Chipotle.
even make a dent in that thing. If you two have any more bright ideas, now's the time.
Oh, look at it. I'll take care of it. That's my Dr. Shin. That's just my regular, like, old person voice. Throw nukes at it. I'll take care of it. Yes, sir. Okay, so 2. Wow, she's wounded for 2 days? Dang.
Although my initial observations of the abductee Annette revealed little to explain the aliens' ongoing interest in
Well, let's see what happens here in a second, because I have a sneaking suspicion, it's not gonna matter. Wow, if you look at that. No, I can't do anything. No. Well, very anticlimactic. We get right to the end and they're just like,
Yeah, we're gonna pull out. This is a little too extreme for us.
I can't literally do anything. I can't go in there and fix anything. That might have been the closest I've ever gotten to an ending. And you know what? I would have probably done better if I didn't forget to build a foundry and built it way sooner. I meant to build it way sooner, but I forgot and I didn't do it till like basically towards late game, and now all my stuff in there is just like,
Yeah, this is not good.
oh well. Time for a new run. Actually, I'm curious. What kind of fun run can we do now? Because I can't do a Shiv only run, because whenever the base goes under attack, they're not going to show up. For some reason, they just don't show up during that mission. I could just restart the entire thing, but I kind of grown way too attached to all my units. What about mech? No. I mean, as much as I would love to do like a mech only run, at most you'll be able to get like 2 mech. Ooh, actually. You know what? We could do a mech run. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. So we'll just count that as like the finale for the random dice thing, whatever. That's the end of that one. Now, here comes the interesting thing. Advanced option. Operation Prodigy. Oh! Wow, that has never showed up. I mean, that's the net one. Other than that, it's never really shown up. Operation Slingshot, though.
Slingshot.
Reduce that. We don't need all that. Second wave. Now, we could, as the soldier will increase randomly, each soldier training tree will mostly be random. Oh, if it doesn't apply to mech troopers, then I don't really care. Alright. Mech only run time. And we're going to call this the mech run. Starting now. Oh, crap. And then I'll put that in the stream chat so that way anybody that walks in could be like, what? This way they can know. Alright. Actually, I'll also change it on here. A mech run. Save. Okay, yeah, no, I don't care about that. Inner space, not really worried about that. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain, which could be useful in this run. All projects in the foundry and office. Ooh, that could also be useful. Autopsies and interrogations. Do we need the foundry? I mean, obviously we need the foundry, but like, how much do we need it? The laboratories will probably be the most helpful thing. Or the workshops. Oh, dear. You know what? Let's go with Asia. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
The area of engagement
So really,
will be in India.
I have to use the humans until I have what it takes to start the mech run. After I have what is necessary to start the run, I can't use any more humans. Kinda. I do have general ideas for what I'm wanting to use the humans for, but that's going to happen way later if we survive. Oh my god.
Strike one. This is central.
Oh my god, it's Yi!
Engage all
Oh
hostile
no.
contacts in the area.
Oh no, we found Yi! Don't let him get too close to the aliens. He might agree with them. You know what? It will be kind of nice playing XCOM without having to fully type in the thing every time. I just move my arms like you can see what I'm doing. You can never see. It's not because I'm ugly or anything. I just don't feel like setting up a camera. Actually, I am relatively gorgeous. Just relatively. Wait, this man's name is Thomas Thomas? His middle name should be Thomas the Thomas. So that way there's no confusion. You know what? Thomas Thomas, I like you. I hope you become a heavy so that way I can name you Thomas the Tank Thomas. That's what I'm hoping for. Alright, Yi. Since your name is Yi, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna put you right here. Erickson, move right here because I can't really see anything. Oh, yay! It's the beginnings, the humble beginnings of our units. Do a little shooter bang bang. Oh, that's right. This is the beginning. Nobody's gonna be able to hit anything. Where the other meld is? It doesn't matter. Go right here. Let's see if you can actually hit anything. Karima Nasim. Nasim? She didn't hit anything. Alright, Thomas. I have high hopes for you. I have high hopes for you, Thomas Thomas. Thomas Thomas to Thomas Thomas. Hey! Thomas Thomas is the only one that has hit anything so far. Thomas Squared. That's his nickname. No, Thomas. No. I've already put all my faith in humanity to you. You cannot. I cannot let you die. Yi, on the other hand, I don't really care.
Solid copy.
Oh, you shouldn't move in there. That's a terrible idea. It's fine. Bjorn Eriksson. Swedish? Nah. Nordic. Regardless, doesn't matter. Bjorn, which I did not actually mean to put her on the other side of the door. I really did not mean to. That was kind of an accident. They're flanking you. It definitely was not my fault that you're being flanked. I really shouldn't have put Thomas right there. That was kind of a dumb move. How far are you going there, little buddy? Who would have thought that she would have gone... Who would have thought that they would have gone after someone who was completely out in the open? I can't believe it. Alright, I want you over here. Erickson. Shooty bang bang? You did a shooty bang bang, but you didn't do it right. Let me show you. Thomas is going to show you what I'm wanting. Thomas, show him how it's done. 2 for 1. Is that everyone? Perfect. Yeah, Valen, I know you want the material. You still got material. It's just not as much as you were wanting.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander.
Shouldn't I already know about XCOM HQ?
Providing tactical support for
Like, shouldn't I already know about it since I assume I was here giving the orders?
allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks.
There should be more than at least one. Also, your sweater texture is not loading in, which means it must be really uncomfortable underneath. Okay, so we got a support. Okay, I can see Bjorn doing that. Yeah! The game knew. The game was like, oh, this is Thomas. Yeah. If his nickname isn't Tank, I'm gonna be severely disappointed. 17 days.
Recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting.
Alright, so what do I need to get? I know meld is what I need to get started on it. So research. Yeah. Research project. It's a weapon. I think it's alien materials. I know meld is needed, but I don't know what else is needed to get started on it. So we'll go ahead and get
Frankly, that does
meld
seem to-
started. Boop. Boop. That'll be good. Let me hang on. What is it? What do I need to get started on it?
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
What do I need to get mechs in XCOM? Oh, I spelled nerd instead of need. Yeah, I know what it's special at. Alright, how do I get it?
Commander to mission control.
Pre-work.
Commander to mission control.
Wait. Meld research. Wait, is that really all I need? Do I really only need the meld research to get the to get it started? Okay, cool. Wait, hang on. Barracks. Officer training school. Oh, I can't get anything. What do I need for rapid recovery? An XCOM must achieve rank of lieutenant. Okay. Alien abduction. So I can use the humans until
Actions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
I get to the point where I can do it. At this point, I'm going to need engineers more than scientists. Erickson, look what you get that, yeah. And the rest of you are cannon fodder. I only require one to fully survive, and that's Thomas Square. T2, if you will.
Strike one. Prepare. We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission.
I'm thinking of all the names that I can go with. Thomas. Alright. God, it feels good that I don't have to really like strategize as much as I have been.
Reading you 5 by 5.
And honestly, I was doing fairly well with the last run. Like, all things considered, even though, like, yes, it didn't end well, due because panic got too high and a lot of my units died. Some of it to my own stupidity. Not all of it.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
But most of it was. So, just to go in here and be able to be like, alright, we're doing this. It feels kind of nice. That reminds me, I'm gonna have to edit it and make it into a YouTube video. Problem is I don't really know how to edit. No. Get back up there. Where? Mouse, where are you going? Sorry, my tablet was sliding and that's why I used to, like, that's my stream manager, because I don't have a second monitor. Technically, I don't even really have a PC, I'm just using the gaming laptop. So, that's what I use to, like, see everything. Ho Yi is thirsty, so he's gonna go get something.
Object in sight.
Yeah, I know there's an alien object there. Why do you think I'm sending Bjorn over here?
10-4.
I wonder when the Thin Men show up.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh, it's Karen Jacobson. I thought her name was Inuyasha, and it threw me off for a second.
Location?
I thought her last name was Inuyasha. It's Iluyasha or something like that. I'll have to look at it next. Don't,
I heard something.
lady, I'm talking. You don't have to tell me to be quiet. I'm listening. Ilyushina. Okay. I'm not gonna remember that name. I have a hard time remembering names as it is.
There now.
Going to Overwatch. I want. Okay, can't get. Why was it? That was so weird. Why wasn't it like showing up? I want you right here. Bjorn is off doing his own thing, and I really shouldn't leave him alone since he's technically the support.
Roger that.
I really shouldn't just leave him out here by himself, but he's fine. It's early game. Nothing's gonna really, nothing bad's gonna happen early game. The most we got right now is sectoids. Like, there they are. Also, it looks like the other milk container was that way. Oh, that's just rude. Here, I want you to go right here. Oh. I knew they were there.
They're flanking my position.
To be fair, you're not the only one that's getting flanked. Is that gonna hit? Perfect. I don't think I need all that weapon material right now anyways. And if I do, then I'll just take care of it then. Go ahead and run over here, because I think... Well, I know the other mail container is somewhere over here, and we're going to need as much as we can in this run.
I'm on it, Commander.
Considering how expensive this run is going to be for meld, yeah, we need as much as we can.
Planted him.
I'm kind of surprised you actually was able to hit him. I mean, all things considered, he only had like a 25% chance.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah? Do you have anything you want to add? No? Okay. You can hit him? You know what? You take your best shot. I don't know what I expected.
I'm on the move.
Hey, Karen, I want you to sneak up on him and ask to speak to the manager. How did you miss? You were doing the Karen special. The Karen special is to go in and ask, you know, for the manager. That's literally all I had you go in there for. That's okay. She's gonna show him what's up.
Nice.
Good thing bullets don't go through walls. Wait, there's more? Okay, well, I guess I'll just send Bjorn over here. What's left? Okay. Well, then... Unless they're on the other side of this wall, which is a good possibility. I'm gonna put you right here. Where are they hiding? Where are those funny little guys at?
Heading to that
Where
location.
are you at, you funny little fellas? Oh. I see, so they're over here somewhere. So they were in it. I should have known. Alright. Erickson. Go right here. Or Bjorn. The strong Viking name. I want you right here. Go ahead and do that.
I'm on the move.
And then Galena and Ilyushina. Okay, well, I honestly thought more would show up right then. Where are they at? They have to be in here, right? Or are they above? Could they be above? No, I don't see them above.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Yee, run in there.
Eyes on target.
Oh, they're over here now. Well, I didn't know they were going to be right over there. I wouldn't have moved around so much if I knew they were going to be right there. This would be a perfect time for someone to have run and gun. Why don't they try flanking? If they try flanking, I'm going to let her take care of it. I guess I could try getting them in there for flanking.
Okay.
Go ahead and overwatch. You think you can use a my move against me? Shame. Is that Yi? I think that's Yi. You know, I would really like for you to do your little, like, psycho. It'd make me feel a little bit better.
I'm on it, Commander.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was in Overwatch.
Incoming fire!
It's fine.
He can't hit me. I mean, he clearly almost hit me, but... Nice, nice. 50-50.
Moving.
If I move you right here, will you still be able to hit him? Yeah! Get that flank in. I was kind of hoping for, you know, something a little bit better, but
Affirmative.
it be what it be. 45. You know what? She hit. That's more than I expected.
That all you got?
He's fine.
Let's see how many tries it takes to hit this one tiny little alien. Okay,
Still up.
third time's the charm. Okay.
Down.
Mission accomplished.
Weapons fly.
I just heard weapon. I just heard mission complete and then negative. I was like, what? Why is it negative?
Commander to the Situation Room.
Right, you gotta wait a little bit.
Situation Room.
Run it. Oh, okay, cool. As long as we get one of just about every class, that's all that matters to me. Do I have two people that look exactly the same? Workshop. Ooh, cool.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Oh, that's right. I need.
You can now honor our soldiers by awarding them
Yeah.
accomplishments you deem appropriate. You can view and award medals in the barracks. Every member of the council is going to want satellite coverage. So we
Central. I kind of need you to move, bud. Okay, so I only have one available. So let's. What was the we have? Or the all-in one would be super helpful right now. Future combat, though. Is Australia considered Asia? Is Russia Asia? 'Cause I don't-
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Okay, I wasn't asking. Well, we do need more engineers for this run, so let's go ahead and get as many engineers as we physically can.
Additional uplink required.
Engineering.
New engineers arrived this
Build
morning.
facility.
We're always glad to have more help down here.
We're gonna need as many workshops as we can. Go ahead and do that. Excavate. Build the lift. Yes, I realize I'm going through quite a bit of stuff, but that's okay. Who's still out? So we got, oh wow, we got a lot of people. Okay, so 4, 1. Thomas will be back in 1 day. Perfect. Meld is in. Does that give me Meg 1 Warden available from? Okay, perfect. So really, I can't. Okay, so then weapon fragments. Go ahead and start doing that.
Hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish.
So whenever I get the or not the workshop, but the mech
Why abduct
stuff
humans
built,
seemingly a
I
trade?
can't use any more humans.
Be a passive
So until that one is
established
technically done, I can still use a little bit more humans.
Contact coverage now available over India.
That's not India. Oh, your satellite. My bad. I was about to say that is not India. That is Japan. I would figure XCOM would know the difference between India and Japan. Bang. Alright, easy. Go back here. Send in Ranger. Thomas is back. I don't really need 2 snipers. They have the same face. That's why. Okay. Which sniper should I... You know what? You did get the final kill. So I'm going to leave you behind for now. And then we'll bring in Garcia Gonzalez.
We have visual on the mission.
God, I want to visit Japan.
Heading into Japan for the next mission.
No going to Akihabara. There's no telling what you would find down there. I wonder how how the Japanese would respond to aliens walking through Akihabara.
Just north of the crash site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Is that? No. Where's the crash? Oh, crash. Oh, hey, I found it. Do. I want you right here. Do. Hey, Karen.
On the move.
You're gonna be right here. Is it Karen or Karen? I guess it doesn't matter. Go right here, Garcelia. I think I missaid it earlier. Called her Garcia. I didn't see the L.
Target confirmed. On our way.
Are you able to upgrade your rocket launcher in this game? I know you can in XCOM 2, but I don't know if you can in this one.
Got it. Moving.
Might be able to with the capturing.
Let's do
Alright, I want you to go here.
alien object in sight.
You
Tech
run here. Can't you see? This is your stuff.
Location confirmed.
Move you there. I guess they're over in that general area.
here.
Wow, they didn't even bother waiting for me to get over there. They're just like, hey, we're gonna show ourselves. We are the Nightman. We are here. The hell was I talking about?
On my way.
Oh. I was kind of hoping he would still be able to see one of them. You can actually see? Alright, let's see what you got, Jacobson. Okay, okay, I see it. I see you. I hear you. I don't know how to feel, though. Alright, Gonzalez. I like your attitude. As long as you can survive, that's all that matters. And if you give me something good, that's even better.
Yes, sir.
Because I have 2 units, or 2 classes that I am going to be putting as a mech. One has to be a support, just because of the benefits that they give. As far as the other one is either going to be heavy or assault. Snipers are great, because they give you a lot of, like, aim, but not necessarily, like, necessary, I guess.
Incoming over here.
They're fine. I'll show you. I'm gonna move you even closer. You can't miss if you're this close. It's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to collect. Oh, whatever. Good job.
I'm rolling.
Sometimes trying to collect the stuff is super annoying. I expected more.
It's been secured.
Oh, now you decide to want to get collected. I'm gonna move you a little bit closer just to be on the safe side. Thomas. Hey, Thomas. I guess I need you to do here. It's something only you can do. That's right. Hit him up, Thomas. That's my boy. And he should be fine, because I don't think this thing is going to really move too far. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, to be fair, I do the exact same too, so it's not, I can't be upset. Let's get you closer, maybe a little bit better of a shot.
I'll get him next time.
How can you not see him? He's...
Okay.
Okay, well then I'll just... Oh, wait, you don't have squad sight. Go ahead, hunker down. I'm a little disappointed.
That is not good.
That's affirmative.
A little disappointed in your aiming there, boo. Because I really don't want to explode him. I didn't even bother to look to see what the percentage was on that.
Still alive.
Oh, there's more.
He's in sight.
I was about to say, it seemed a little weird just to have 2 of those and then 1 of him. Uh-oh. Hmm. Can you have a much better chance of hitting? How are you missing? That was point blank. Alright, you know what? I know I said I didn't really want to use it, but... I'll take care of that little problem. Alright, Thomas. I need that other mail container. Which is way over there. I don't know if I have the space to get to it.
Moving to designated position.
Or let me rephrase. I don't know if I have the time to get to it. I want you to stay right here. But as long as you can get close enough to see it, you don't have to necessarily collect it. Interesting, interesting. Alright, alright. You know who would be alright there? Actually, hang on. Thomas, yeah, just go ahead and move there. Perfect. Did exactly what I needed you to do. Bjorn, get over here. It's 50%, so 50-50 chance that that'll actually hit. To be fair, it did hit. Can't do anything. If I move you a little bit closer, perfect. It's 45. Still not gonna. Oh, perfect. Now we got a 2 for 1. Yes, I am perfect. Oh, and she gets a promotion. Run again, perfect. This at least gives me 2. Oh. I should probably be a little bit more careful with what I'm doing.
We have medals available in the barracks, Commander, if you feel any soldiers merit an award.
Not yet. It's still too early. 1 and 1. Complete. Access live 2 days. Labor fragments workshop. Facility. So 2 days, 2 days. Alright. I'll put the cybernetics lab right here. Alright. Assign new construction. Perfect. It's like they knew what I want. The cybernetics lab. Alright, hopefully nothing bad happens. I think I could still give myself a little bit more leeway, because it's not technically built yet. So I could probably give myself just a little bit more leeway. But once it is completely built, then yeah, I can't do anything else. It's literally just going to have... If anything happens, it just happens. 3856. Okay. Somebody will be out for at least that long. Bjorn is back. Garcia's back. I don't know if I actually needed you, but I'm glad I went ahead and did this just to be on the safe side. I could go ahead and get beam weapons started. I think alien materials. Go ahead and get started on that just to be on the safe side.
Additional workshop.
Perfect.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
6.
We're always glad to have more help down here.
I can put that as like a... No, wait, that's a steam lab going up. Or a thermal lab.
Mission complete.
Perfect, perfect.
Cybernetic
Okay.
facility online.
The soldiers who volunteer
Somebody's gonna have to...
augmentation sacrifice
Somebody's gonna have to go.
where they do not leave themselves entirely behind. A mech trooper will be able to apply some of
Now
the
the real question is, which one of these guys should I do first? Because I doubt I'm gonna get like a full squad just because of how expensive. Shin, I'm trying to speak here.
exoskeletal cybersuits, or mechs, and implant our soldiers with a cybernetic
Okay, that didn't
interfaces
work.
they'll need to
Yeah.
deploy these mechs.
Okay, so let me look and see because I want to make sure I actually get this right. Flamethrower. Yeah, I know that. Video. That didn't really help me. Purchase could be advanced through 3 tiers. I was actually looking to see what the so I know each unit gives something different for it, but I can't remember what gives what. Mech Trooper, maybe? Okay. An assault is that. Alright, here are the abilities. This is what I was looking for. The assault class gives shock absorbent armor, which damage received from enemies within 4 tiles will be reduced by 33%. Pretty good. Heavy class, body shield. The nearest visible enemy suffers a negative 20 aim and cannot critically hit this unit. I don't know if that's true, because I didn't have it last time. Sniper, platform stability. Any shot taken without moving have a 10 plus aim and 10 plus critical chance. And support class, which nearby allies and cover receive a 10 plus defense. I think assault and heavy class is what I'm gonna go with. So, Thomas, you actually can't because I don't have money. Hey, we need to sell something real quick. I don't want to sell that. It's still early in the game, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, that takes care of 2. Wait, I can just do 2 right off the bat. I don't know why I'm over here worrying. Thomas, go ahead and get augmented. Garcia. No. Bjorn.
Once the required amputations have been completed, the
Alright.
engineering team
Now we just.
the cybersuit interfaces onto the volunteers' remaining bone structure.
And then after that, I can't really do anything else.
Of our latest research projects are overwhelming the current
How do I make the mech suits? Now fiber vest. That's fine. Ooh, that armor though. What do you mean I can't? Oh wait, yeah, I did actually kind of sell everything that I needed. Although we're understanding that alien technology is limited, and we've seen it so far. No, we. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't remember what all I do and don't need. A thermal generator is what I was looking for. But I think everything else is about to be done, so. Or we're about to get a council report done in a few days. So all that's left now is to build a foundry, so we can get certain stuff done.
The cybernetic interfaces are holding there are no uses without a cybersuit interface with. I suggest we manufacture one. When our new mech trooper equips that suit, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with its capabilities.
Does he still get to keep his penis? I think that's a fair question. I think it's a fair question because they don't have legs, so I think it's completely fair to ask. Alright. 1 mech suit, 2 mech suits. Both with flamethrowers. That's going to take at least a couple days to get started, right? Alright, I guess we can go ahead and do it now. Let's put it back on this. Okay, abilities. You're gonna let me. Okay, collateral damage. Yes, collateral damage. Because look at it. It cuts off this right here, so I have to assume that they probably don't have their junk anymore. It's a noble sacrifice that you're having to do. I salute you. Now, the reason why I did those 2. Because I would like to at least have a bare minimum of 3 mechs. You're not going to be able to get 4 mechs in this game. It's just, the meld will not let you. However, You see these two right here? One of these is going to have the gift if we can make it that far. So really, I'm going to try focusing on getting you two taken care of. And leveling up. As far as I'm concerned, the rest don't really matter. Humans don't matter at this point. I don't have to worry about building weapons for them either. Because I'm not going to be using them.
Commander, we're tracking
Perfect.
several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
It may not be a bad idea to go ahead and get some scientists too. Yeah, engineers are what we're going to need the most, but without scientists, it's going to take forever to get certain things done. Actually, yeah, because these two are the only ones that's going to matter. Also, for anybody who doesn't know this, and I only learned this recently, this guy right here, whoever's closest to the camera, is actually going to be the squad leader. So you can kind of see the order it's going to be. So first, second, third, and fourth. I didn't realize that until watching a video recently. So remember, whoever's closest to the camera will always go first. Just a little tidbit for you.
Visual on the mission site. Set.
All right.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India.
I should have brought the other assault unit so that way he could also get some experience, because that's all I'm going to use him for. Everybody else is just cannon fodder.
This is Big Sky. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Look at my boys. They're so big and amazing. Get the fuck out of the way. Yeah, so basically everybody else doesn't really matter. They're just here for the experience. Right, the humans anyways. They're here for experience and to get the meld. Because their run and gun is basically all it's going to be useful for. These guys are going to be epic.
Yes, Commander.
And their aim at the beginning, not going to be that great. But this is early game, so I'm not that worried about it. Okay. Wait. Yeah, Bjorn. Go ahead and head this way.
Going.
I want you to go over here, Karen. Karen. This is fine. 'Cause again, they can't really do anything. Put you right here. You
Yes, Commander.
come over here. 'Cause again, it's early game. I'm not that worried about it. Go ahead, open that door. I dare you. You kind of just made this easier for me. You know that, right? Nope. You're the one I'm wanting. Okay, we're good. Put you right here. You get to go there. God, the benefits of the Meg outweigh just about everything else. Like, I'm not... This is going to be... I don't know if it's going to be the easiest run, but I won't have to deal with certain things. And if you know, you know. It is going to be... Oh, wait, I don't have to worry about that because I could just send other people on the Exalt missions. That's just why I haven't got rid of everybody. I wasn't even done with my stuff yet.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Alright, that's collected. I want you right here. Go ahead and run in here, Thomas. Wow, okay. Also, and in case you're not aware, mechs don't level up as fast as other units. Like, they don't. They just don't level up that fast at all. So, getting it kind of early is actually more of a benefit for me. Oh, they're probably in there.
Headed there now.
Go ahead and reload, because I think it actually takes like a full clip to fully use collateral. What is it, 740? Where are they?
Do you hear something?
I thought they were in here, but now I'm not so sure where they are. Oh, hey, I found them. Yeah, you're fine. Alright, collect. Go ahead and destroy that. So you do need a full clip to be able to do it. Okay. I need to get her out of there. Okay. Let's move him over here so that way they can start attacking him and not focus too much on her. Alright, he's here. You actually stay right here. You move right here. Go ahead and heal up. Go ahead and reload. So I don't need to heavily rely on that. Oh, that actually did a little bit more damage than I thought it would. Okay, I see you. That sucks for you. This might be a little bit rough.
No damage on selected target.
So one time I wish I had rockets or grenades.
Failed to connect. Systems within acceptable parameters.
That's fine. This is getting a little less fine, to be completely honest. Now, how am I going to get the one up there? It's my best bet is to either just keep shooting and hoping for the best, or sending someone out there to finish him off. Because I don't have any way of taking care of this. Okay. I might have to bend the roll a little bit. Since it's in this alien is in this one spot, and I don't think I could fully reach it otherwise. Okay, so I did have to bend the rule a little bit just because of where it was at and how it was doing. Granted, we probably could have got it eventually, but I didn't know how long that would take.
Remember, we will be watching.
Oh, medals. Assign power. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this one because we can't really have it on the other. Mechs don't really get to be in cover. You guys are going to get customized later on. I'm going to make sure you guys get customized. Takes care of that. Oh, problem. Not even a problem. And our first council report.
We are extremely
A.
impressed
Argentine
with
Russia.
the XCOM
Eh.
project thus far, Commander.
Experimental
Your recent
warfare.
results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
I would like to, but I don't think I can put any
We will
more.
be in touch, Commander.
From what
Okay,
little
yeah.
I've seen of their technology, if the aliens were intent on conquering Earth, there's not much we could do to stop them. I'm guessing they have something else in mind.
God, it doesn't take much to run through all that money. That's fine. I have plans. Is that unlike the Foundry? Yes! 'Cause Foundry is basically all I needed.
I appreciate
Yeah, go
your
ahead and do
efforts
that.
to support the research team, Commander.
Mission control.
Excavation complete.
Construct an arc thrower. Which, yes, I know I'm gonna have to need this anyway, so I might as well go ahead and do it now. I don't have any money. Okay, that's fine. So what we can do, whenever we get money, put another workshop here, put something there, and we're good. How many engineers do I have? 17, 9 scientists. It will take a little bit of time.
Contact detected.
And we can start building this stuff up. So yeah, honestly, I think this run is going to help out tremendously.
Bangs out.
You're going to hit him? Nice, nice. It's a shame we don't have the thing built, but oh well. Hey, you're kind of the only one that really needs it. In the meantime, I'm going to let's bring Rachel. And hopefully, I can actually get some help with it. Or at least get another support unit or something. Oh, that's why. Sorry, I can't leave your hair like that. There we go. Which I guess it wouldn't matter anyways. You're about to wear a helmet. Wonder why the armor just isn't fully loading in. So you're the support, so I'm gonna give you more like a support color. Ain't good enough for me. Why did they not fully load in? Actually, yeah, that is better. Everybody else, they'll survive. Probably.
We have visual on the mission.
I kind of like to have another support
The
unit,
area of engagement for
so
this
that way
mission will
whenever
be
something happens, I can at least have them around to, you know, heal.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to attempt the breach.
Oh, I see it. So we're gonna move you right here.
Route to target.
Everybody else, follow and suit.
On the move.
I do kind of wonder, what can I do to make this run really challenging? Or at least a little bit more challenging, because as it stands, I don't really have much of a concern right now as far as being able to not complete it.
On the move. Alien object
As long as
in
I
sight.
can, like, get a majority of the stuff, like, I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna put you right here. Maybe a bare minimum of 2 mech. What about 3 mechs and then have to deal with shivs for the rest of them? I'd like to actually see where the other one is, but oh well. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Targeting system malfunction. Heavy fire.
There's a reason why I have humans with me, like regular people. So whenever the time comes, I can just
That looks like the primary power source for the alien craft.
I can have them go around and capturing and that stuff. That's what I was thinking.
Have to be generating to propel that ship. I'd watch your fire down there. That equipment could be highly unstable.
Yeah, it's fine. I thought I'd turn that off.
That's affirmative. Look sharp.
There's the rest of them. Are you fully charged? Yeah, you are. Hey, Ballin, you're not gonna like this. Don't tell me not.
X-ray
Oh.
neutralized.
And then I can do that, let her get close, and maybe I can bait them into kind of coming over here.
Moving.
Thomas needs to get a little bit more experience. I'm gonna send Thomas right here for now. Wait, it's not time for the stranglers to come in, are okay, now. Had me worried for a second.
Enemy in sight.
And not too worried about these guys. Ah, so that's where the other one is. I understand. Bang bang. You missed! How dare you?
I have no ammo available.
Well, maybe you should aim a little bit better. Throwing her out there like she's able to attack. Ah, there's the other mail container. Okay.
Already there. That's what we're looking for.
Oh, wait. There's a thing there that says end turn. Oops. It's fine.
I'm on it, Commander.
It's fine-ish. You're lucky you don't have a grenade launcher on me. Nice, nice, nice. You realize that's more of a detriment to you guys, right?
I'm under fire.
I'm more confused as to why we went with that one. Just in case I don't happen to kill him on this turn. Which I don't think is impossible.
Moving out.
Because I do have my flamethrower. So, burn, baby, burn. And that's a 2-for-1. Another successful mission. And we didn't blow anything up this time. This has been way easier.
Impressive work, Commander. Our soldiers have to be feeling good after a mission like that.
Advanced fire control shots from Overwatch. Ooh. Wouldn't be a bad idea to have extra protection. Same with you. I am amazing. Actually, this is going way better than I thought it would. Granted, it's still early game, so. Okay. Oh wait, she didn't. To be fair, they're not actually doing anything, so I guess it just makes sense.
Commander, we have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
Argentina does seem to be suffering a little bit. But if we had that, then we could go ahead and upgrade some other stuff. But we need more engineers, because the engineers in this one is what's going to be needed. So, yeah, we're good. Do 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 do.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
The hell was that? Oh, Raven 2's ready.
We're moving into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing.
Do 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 do.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike One is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that. Big
Okay.
Sky. Strike One is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Oh, that can't be right. Hang on one second, I'm checking something. Do 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 do. I guess I don't technically need my phone on. Ah.
Based on its profile, I'd say the
Now it makes sense.
with the intention of tracking and isolating single
Now it makes sense why I was under difficult.
sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps we should try to avoid those tentacles.
Dr. Volin has been on the internet and is like, we don't want to give anybody any ideas.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Normally I wouldn't, but
Headed there now.
I don't know what to I don't know where they're gonna come, and I don't have any way of like having them like show up. Odin would be able to because I had the thing on there. But with these guys, I don't really know.
Canister in tow.
Alright, I'm gonna put you into Overwatch. I wonder where the other Mel canister is. Sometimes you could tell, but not always.
Double time.
Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'll have one go with this mech and the other one go with the other. So that way, whichever one gets strangled can get shot. Or get rescued, I should say.
They're moving around the side.
Someone hit it.
Negative damage.
And this is why I have one with the other. I'm gonna have to be a little bit smarter on this.
Target.
Oh, it looks like the floaters are in. I didn't think we'd already reached the floaters, but okay. At least I know where it is. Alright, one problem taken care of.
My ammunition is running low.
Go ahead and catch your breath.
On my way.
'Cause I want at least everyone to... Oh, it's just a floater. Yeah, flamethrower will hit that one, but it's not necessary when I can just do this.
My weapon is almost dry has been eliminated. Retreating.
You know, the base run is defense one is going to be really interesting if I can't use mechs. Or not mechs, shiz. I don't know if there's any way to stop it from showing up. There might be, but I honestly don't know if there is or not.
Moving out.
Go ahead and move here, reload.
Back in.
Running. Alien object in sight.
Perfect.
Rolling out.
I want you right here because I don't know where the other floater is. I don't know where the other squid boy is. And that kind of makes it a little bit more of a challenge for me. Who is that going to kill? No one. I kind of hoped that would have killed him. Oh well. There's the other one. Some big boobs. It's okay, I'm not gonna let you keep getting shot. Intentionally. Where's it going? Hit it. Well, it did hit.
They're trying to flank us.
And they're doing a good job.
Position confirmed.
I probably should have
Contact confirmed.
Probably should have saved the flamethrower for like right here whenever they were all closer together, but I have two of them, so I'm not too worried. I thought I put her in hunker down mode. Hey, fine then. You want to be like that? Do it this way. I need to reload him anyway, so it's fine. Are you seriously going to try again? Okay, now I was kind of worried there for a second. I thought you were dumb enough to try it again.
Watch the flanks. They're moving.
Moving to position.
Just take him out. Oh, I should have. Oh, I wasn't fully thinking.
Heading out.
I gotta sneeze.
I'm on the move.
There it is.
On the move.
Yeah, I am not that worried.
Hostile fire.
Ooh, so scary. Collect.
Targeted canisters
And then
secured.
reload.
Weapon systems ready.
I do kind of wish you had more ammo, but it does give it a little bit more of a challenge.
Notify engineering of possible repairs.
They're moving to flank me.
Yeah, but they're not attacking you. Okay.
Supply completed.
I'm gonna have to send her hurt a little bit.
He's down.
I'm on it, Commander.
Let's see if he moves. Sometimes you can kind of trick the AI a little bit. That's a good thing, because I was a little worried for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned. This is why I need another support unit. What? No, cancel.
He's down.
All mission objectives complete.
Yeah, this is why I need another support unit, because I plan on having at least two 2 to 3 mechs, 1 assault unit to go around and collect meld and capture, and then 1 support to heal. You just love doing this, don't you? Because I don't really plan on putting you guys into too much action. I really don't. I know what I said, but again, I still don't really plan on doing that.
Remember, we will be watching.
Go ahead and scan a little bit more.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission from the Council. Coming on screen.
One scientist, 1 engineer, and $50. 150.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
How long is he going to be out? I'm just looking. 16 days. Oh my god. Well, he did take quite a bit of damage. Rank of lieutenant. Okay, now this is going to be interesting.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
I don't need 2 snipers here. If anything, I need 1 of you to become a support unit. Which means I'm probably not going to get it.
France is sending an urgent mission.
Alright, investigate the area. Okay, boss. Oh, it's this one. And my mech dude is going to be out for 16 days. Yes, this mission.
Widespread speculation about this ambush on a French military convoy.
Thankfully,
But we don't have
it's
much
just a
to
bunch
go
of thin men, so I don't have to really worry about getting
on.
poisoned.
Council intel report indicating alien activity in the area.
For the most part.
Secure the site and look for some clue as to what happened here. New objective received.
I mean, these flashbacks are still going to get, you know, poison and whatnot, but the main unit who's going to be doing all the fighting, he's not going to be poisoned. He'll still take damage, though.
Let's do this.
Turn the light on. It's getting dark in here. Alright, I want you right here. Yeah, I knew they'd show up around here. Alright, one problem taken. Small one taken care of.
Enemy unit eliminated.
Enemy in sight.
You know, normally this wouldn't be a problem, because I would have a lot of other people here, but I just need someone to get over there and then bring him back. So really, I don't have to do much. I can just have people come here and then move them out of the poison whenever it happens.
I'm taking fire.
Those bodies don't look like they've been hit by alien weapons fire. These men were killed by conventional bullets.
Okay, yeah, but I need to, you know, do my thing. Perfect. And I will send
No ammunition remains. Hostile removed.
Karima up here.
Running. It just got hot here.
I am going to need him to reload, so I might need to send somebody else up here to take the brunt of some of this. Actually, stay right there for now. I can't do anything. My big is gonna, yeah, he's gonna need to take a turn to reload.
Yes, sir.
Sensors still indicate locate life signs in the area.
Yeah, he's right there.
We have a new objective.
I'm putting you guys into Overwatch. Oh, that's just rude. I wonder if you can hit him from way over here. Okay, well that answered that question.
I'm on the move. I've got a visual.
Might as well leave me here. I have nothing to say to you people.
That's fine. I don't really care if you do or don't.
Only witness to survive this fight, and for all we know, he's one of the aggressors. We need to bring him in, whether he likes it or not. Objectives updated.
Why's the camera working like this? Yeah, I know she's out in the open, but honestly, it's fine.
Contacts moving into the AO.
It's really, I just need one. Well, the meat shields are fine. All I need is someone to become like a support unit. That's all I really care about. Here, now I don't have to worry about him. Go ahead and start running this way. You know, it sucks, but it's fine. You're not the one I was really worried about. Not, I know that seems kind of cruel, but like, eh.
Heads up out there. We've got hostiles on the move.
I was also tempted to send him a. Oh! No, not ye. Alright. Because I forgot, he doesn't have lightning reflexes yet. Put you into Overwatch. Let's do that. Let's see if this actually, like... Yeah, I was wondering if that would trigger Overwatch. Eh.
You're nothing but a bunch of puppets.
Don't get poisoned. Alright, perfect.
Heading to that location.
I don't know where the others are. I know they're up there, but I don't know.
Contacts moving on your position.
It's fine. I mean, it's really not, but like, there's nothing I can really do about it. I guess over, yeah. Perfect. Just a little thing we like to call perfect. That should, yeah, I was about to say, that should trigger Overwatch. Although, to be fair, it wasn't from the person I thought it would be.
This is a waste of time.
I'll put you right there. Wait, Evans? See, that's the Overwatch I was wanting to trigger. Wait, that doesn't add up. Maybe the game glitched out.
We've lost the VIP, Commander. This guy was our only lead into what happened here. We're not getting any intel out of him now. Objective updated.
Well, it's fine. I could just reset it. I can reset it a little bit because I think this is what happened last time.
Heading there now.
Yeah, let's be a little bit more strategic.
Hostiles targeting my
In my defense, I didn't know that that was actually going to trigger Overwatch because I didn't know he was in Overwatch. Let's keep you here. This should trigger both Overwatches. Thankfully, Overwatch does not have a great chance of hitting for a lot of things. Ah, so you missed both. Good to know, good to know.
Target acquired.
This is a waste of time.
Go right here. My question is, can we survive this? Well, not exactly who I thought was gonna get shot, but okay. Perfect, perfect. I forgot there was one up there. I kind of forgot there was one up there. I kind of wish I could get my mech up there so I could take care of it.
Heading there now.
Let's go ahead and start getting everybody a little bit further back so we can take care of it.
Ammo nearing depletion of the game.
What are you trying to prove?
That I can actually do this with little to no regular human help, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I've lost everyone on this squad, which granted, he's the only one that I really care.
Vehicle explosion. Moving.
Well, there's two on here that I really care about.
Back in.
Still not getting anything from me.
VIP is safe and on board.
Well done. Now you just need to eliminate any remaining hostiles.
Of course.
Objective update.
Which might be a slight problem, because, I don't know where they all are.
X-ray neutralized.
Are you the last? Why you gotta go up there, man? I can't hit you if you're up there.
Minimal exterior damage detected.
Please hit. Okay, good.
I have no work, Commander.
Perfect. I mean, yeah, we lost all the humans, but eh. It's fine. He's kind of the one that I needed anyways. An autopsy, damage control, and a make text there. We need for 8 days, huh? 10-man autopsy.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Commander, we've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet.
Yeah, everybody else is just gonna. Yeah, they're kind of screwed right now.
That hulk of flesh and metal troubles me. What do we risk with our own investigations into the melding of human and machine?
It's
Will
fine.
we see a line in the sand and refuse to cross it? Or will we move forward, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of total victory?
Well, I can tell you this much right now. We're gonna sacrifice everything for the sake of victory. I can tell you this much right now. That is exactly what we're going to do. Everything is being done for victory. May not be... I don't know if I need it or not. I don't think I need any of these. Beam weapons and armor, yes. Let's go ahead and start with beam weapons. But as far as like the autopsies, I don't think I technically need it for this run. Everything else is kind of good, for the most part. Go ahead and excavate that and that. Never mind. Barracks. How much longer are they going to be out? 8 and 15. Thomas Marvin Thomas? Yeah, no, that ain't happening. Thomas. Tank Thomas. I'm sorry, Thomas Thomas is a stupid. It was pretty dumb. Okay, that could actually work, but I want rapid recovery. I hope we don't run into anything because we're not going to be able to do it. We're going to have to ignore it. At least tell my guys come back. There's literally nothing I can do. I cannot bring anyone back right now. Like, I can't go in and help anybody because we're 2 and 9. Oh, panic's kind of high. It's kind of high. Okay, gray market. Who can I sell? We need at least one. Wait, I can't do that because I don't have a... We need a satellite network. Yeah, because we're going to need all the satellites we can get. Now that that's done...
Commander, the Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now.
2 scientists, 2 engineers, and $200. Hang on. He's still wounded for 7 more days. Like, he took a hell of a beating. Oh, we don't really have much of a choice. I gotta...
Forward to seeing your progress.
Oh wait, yeah, I never built one. Hang on. Engineering items. We need an arc thrower. Thank you. Somebody's got to become a support unit. I don't care who it is, but somebody's going to have to.
We are confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Well, it's going to be handled. I don't know if it's going to be discreetly, but it is going to be handled. Alright, Raquel. You are going to be the designated support unit because we really don't have anybody. Like, our main support is down for like a few more days. He took a hell of a beating.
We're heading into China for the next operation.
Oh, it's this one. Ooh, this is actually good because now I can... Yeah.
That's our man. And it looks like he's got the package with him. We'll need to get him back to the extraction point in one piece. His former employers,
outside the
not to mention
package.
The invaders will be looking for him.
New objective received.
Moving to position.
Normally I have other units help me out with this. This is going to be interesting. I'm trying not to heavily rely on the other units, and that's throwing me off. So sometimes I will accidentally just hit Overwatch whenever I don't really need to.
Regardless of their intentions.
Strike one. We've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location. Eyes up.
Thankfully, we're not going to be running into anything super crazy here.
No damage on selected target.
God, again?
I need ammo here. Target still in play.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I want you to try to capture him. Please don't die, because you're kinda like the backbone of my entire plan.
99. Excellent. Now we can begin preparing for the interrogation.
Yeah, you're like the backbone of like 90% of my plans. I do not want you to die.
Going out.
Moving.
The job itself seemed trivial, delivering equipment to a predetermined drop point.
I'm gonna have him go right here.
I'm on the move. Back online.
Moving. Orders confirmed. On the move. Aye, aye. Weapons free.
Why do I keep thinking a chrysalid's gonna show up here? I don't know why, but I have like a distinct memory of a chrysalid showing up. But it's way too early for them to show up. Maybe, I think what happened one time is, this mission came out later than anything else, and then the chrysalid actually did show up, and it scared the hell out of me.
Raining death over here.
Well, plasma, but yeah.
I'm on it, Commander.
Alright, that takes care of that.
He's down.
Okay.
So no, there's more showing up.
10-4.
Trying my best not to rely on anyone else. I need these guys to level up more than anything. Wait, doesn't one show up in there? I'm thinking one shows up in there.
Position confirmed.
I've crossed many lines during my life.
But now we all face a common enemy. Why does it sound like just some white guy doing the Oh, so Chrysalid does show up in this one. Yay! Why is the Chrysalid showing up in here? It makes no sense.
That's affirmative.
Well, at the very least, I know Thomas can't really get hurt by it.
I'm on it, Commander.
A little bit of bait out there.
Headed there now.
Should be fine right there. I got everybody on Overwatch, so whenever that thing crawls in here, very little chance it's actually going to survive. But it is still a chance.
Tap it.
Oh my god, is everybody going to miss?
My weapon is almost dry. Detected.
Well, at least someone hit.
Adjusting sight.
But nearly everybody missed. I'm kind of disappointed. Alright, now you're good. Go ahead and reload.
To engage.
Oh, I knew it would kill. Did you? Nah, I mean, I can do basic math, so yeah.
Double time.
I want you right here, then you're gonna Overwatch. Yes, I know I shouldn't be using my guys because that kind of defeats the purpose of the run, which is why I'm not really using them all that much.
Get ready.
Oh, that's who you decide to shoot. Okay. Here, go here. Because then I know you can trigger Overwatch on the other one. Which is perfect, because that's kind of what I was wanting.
I'm under fire.
You know, he's a big guy, so you wouldn't think that he would have to, you know, get hit by that. Or you think he'd be easier to hit.
Light 'em up. Target disabled.
Cool. Actually, I kind of hope you don't hit, because I just realized. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright,
The device and our contact are secure.
perfect. That's actually really good for me, because I think he's actually fairly high level. So, that works out.
Looks like they're really taking care of business down there, and without so much as a scratch.
Alright, access. We're gonna go with you, just because I actually do need you to, like, be able to jump really high. Lightning reflex is perfect. That takes care of what I'm looking. Squad side. I don't plan on using you, but yes, yes. Alright, Raquel, I'm really glad you became a...
It wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research. Not only can we interrogate the subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology.
You know, it really wasn't that
Impressive
difficult.
work indeed. Preparations in the containment facility are well underway.
Remember,
We will be watching. Don't really plan on using him, but officer training school, rapid recovery, which is what we needed. Lead by example.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
Good.
Always glad to have more
Good.
help down here.
Alright, so we know we had you. You were heavy. You were support. Really, Coney? Huh. Hey, Karen.
Understood, Commander. We'll begin
Guess
fitting the
is
suit interface modules
guess
as
is be
soon as
losing everything underneath. 4 days. Oh, perfect. I guess since we got that, yeah. Perfect. Go to mech inventory. We're gonna need a new mech. You know what? You get the kinetic strike. I'm out of money. That's funny. It doesn't take very long to run out of money in this game. Perfect. This is exactly what I was needing. Wow, look at all this stuff. You know what? Go ahead and do that, because I don't know if I need anything from them, but it's not gonna hurt.
Commander, we've got another contact. The signature is a little bigger this time.
How is he still not back yet? He should be close to being healed up.
Engaging bogey.
Well, at the very least, it's fine, because at least now I have another person that I can send in. Oh my god.
Looks like they've changed their tactics.
Well, which is more important, this one or the other one? Oh, and she already does this. Cool. Load out. Yeah, because I specifically gave you the kinetic strike.
Your precise weapon can provide a decisive advantage in close quarters.
I don't know if we'll be able to give everybody have a full team of mechs. Honestly, that'd be really cool if we could, but I highly doubt it. Since I plan on having you. Yeah. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I actually really like the purple, and I don't want to hear anybody saying like, "Oh, he put the lady in the purple armor." I see how it is. That has got nothing to do with it. I would put him in the purple armor too. It does not matter to me. Oh, he's wounded for one more day. Let's go ahead and see if we can at least get one more unit. At least one more built up for support.
Dropship has arrived.
Because it's not going to hurt to have more than one support
We'll be heading
unit.
into Japan for the next mission.
Do 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 do.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker.
Yep.
Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to engage.
I'm on it, Commander.
Yeah, you go right here. That's fine. I want you right here anyways. Go ahead and do that. Alright, Karen. Karen. You were a sniper, so let's see how well you do now. First shot was a miss? Okay, it was a miss.
Target is still standing.
On the move.
I'm put you right here. I'm gonna save so much money not having to worry about getting the humans like the better weapons.
Systems within acceptable parameters.
I know it's that already, but like I'm over here thinking about other stuff.
Hostiles targeting my position. Armory still holding.
Still acceptable. Still acceptable.
Moving to position. Firing incendiary.
I do love it. Yes, I do love seeing all of the pain. In my headcanon, the aliens are seeing our mechs and they're just like, ah, fuck, we gotta do something. Which is gonna be my headcanon for whenever they start rolling out like the mechtoids and the sectoids. Or not the sectoids, the sectopods or whatever they're called. That's gonna be my headcanon. They're gonna be like, oh, the humans have been really effective with this stuff, so we're gonna give it a try.
On the move.
Yeah, I kind of want to know where the, okay, so it's over there.
Move order confirmed.
Right there. I wonder why it doesn't last very long.
Yes, sir.
From what I could tell, whenever I use my speed up, it doesn't last, like, super long. But, like, a decent time.
Reloading weapons.
Well, you can only use it once. I don't want you to waste it just quite yet. Waste is a strong one. I don't want you to use it just yet. How about that?
Rolling out.
Sounds like they might be coming from that way. Okay, well, I know the mill is in this area. I just don't know where.
Rolling out. That's what we're looking for.
At least I found it. Alright,
Okay.
you go this way.
New contacts detected.
And at least I found 2 of them. Take them out.
X-ray down.
Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna send you over here with her in case she needs to be healed. Bernadette, you here.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Ow, my. I don't know if you guys know this or if you have like a mustache. Do you sometimes get like those little hairs that just kind of curl up in your stash and it's just like, oh, it's annoying because it just doesn't fit anything else?
Already there.
That's what I got. And then you kind of mess with it, it's like, ah, that shouldn't be painful to mess with, but like it kind of is. Not only painful, but you can like feel the tug.
Contacts are attempting to retreat.
Alright. Not sure why that happened, but okay.
Moving out.
Going in for
Alright, go ahead and do a run and gun. I want you right here.
stepping off.
I wonder where the other mill is.
Goods.
It's kind of weird that it's just way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Moving to position.
Hi, little guy. I'm coming for you.
My weapon is dry. Reconfiguring target matrix. Roger that.
Where's this other mill at? It has to be inside. It doesn't have to be, but I prefer for it to be. You know, running away like that isn't gonna...
Enemy units retreating.
I'm more confused than anything.
Going.
Yeah, I'm more confused as to why he ran there and then ran right back. That doesn't make any sense to me.
The alien flight computer could prove to be extremely useful in our own research. Please take great care in returning it to the base in one piece.
I promise not to use any explosives. Now, I can't speak for the aliens, but I promise I will not explode it. Too much.
Ammunition loaded.
Nah, I've already gone against my rule more than enough of not using the human units.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Where's it going?
Okay.
Where is this final mail container at?
What we're looking
Oh, never mind, I found it.
I'm on the move.
Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna have you run up here.
On the move.
Because if there's anything in there, we're gonna flush it out. Where's the...
Rolling.
Where the hell is the alien?
Clear to engage.
Oh, there it is. I did kind of just throw her right in the open. Uh-oh. Don't kill it.
X-ray down.
You know, normally I'd be happy, but I kind of didn't want it dead right then. I had plans. I was going to capture it.
I'm on my way.
I guess I can't be too upset. She did do her job the way she's supposed to. Are you? Might as well go ahead and run over there and capture her. Get that melt. Well, it's gonna be gone as soon as I do this anyway, so it's not really gonna matter. There we go.
Everything by the number.
Yeah, except for... Well, actually, no, that was technically done by the numbers. That's not what I wanted.
Excellent work, Commander. I'm impressed you were able to recover so much of
Rosie?
the substance without any casualties.
Huh. Rosie, huh? Interesting. It's kind of going better than I thought it would, all things considered. Granted, I do have 2 units, so that does help out quite a bit. They're fine. Yeah, honestly, these 2 are kind of doing really good. Well, let this be the last mission for the day. He should be recovered by now.
Dropship has arrived.
I'll have to wait for him to pop up.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, gooey.
Central, this is Big Sky.
Alright. So really, I'm just gonna have you guys, or at least the smaller ones, run around and get as many humans as you physically can. Also, because I know what's coming up there. It's not fun.
Time to motor.
So I might as well go ahead and get as many as we can. Because I'm not 100% sure, but we might get more money the more people we save. But don't quote me on that, because I know you can in XCOM 2. You get, the more civilians you save, you get like more supplies. I don't know if that's the case in this one.
Solid copy, Commander.
Of course, in XCOM 2, you also have to worry about like the thing that, the shifter, that's what it's called.
Got it. Moving. I got you. You're safe. They're backing up. Advance.
Yeah, but I don't like what's down there.
I'm on the move.
Alright, what do you see? What do you see? Get him. Genetically modified badasses.
Okay.
Go here.
Now. Go, go, go.
Go there. I've saved 4? Interesting. I've lost 1, but nah. You win some, you lose some.
Yes, Commander.
Move you right here. So even though I want the other units to focus on getting, saving the civilians, I can still have them come around and get any too.
Run for it.
Plus, I might give them some experience too. I'm not 100% sure.
Got it. Moving.
What is that? Whatever it is, I do not like the sound of it.
Heading up.
Go ahead and reload.
Headed there now.
I don't want my normal units to get too close.
Heading to that location.
Go ahead and go over here, and I'm gonna have you reload while you're up here.
Reloading weapons. Solid copy, Commander.
Yeah, looking at all of this, it's kind of amazing that we only had to focus on this side and not the other side.
You're safe. Get moving.
Alright, so what? I know they're up there, and as far as I know, it's just floaters right now. Although more likely, it's probably not just floaters.
Move order confirmed. Move to our ship for evac.
Let's do
What?
this.
Oh, because they don't have any genetic modifications. Which I mean is fine, because again, I don't plan on really doing that for these guys.
Heading there now.
I wonder what we're gonna find. I say as if I don't already know.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Because I kind of expected to see more than what we're seeing right now.
On the move. Move your ass. You're safe.
There they are.
Hostile spotted.
There they are. I was wondering when they would show up. Really? That's the only one you can see? I think there's a bigger issue right here. The floaters I am not that worried about. You, I'm more worried about. And you didn't hit.
Targeting system readjusting.
Just because it was already kind of close to the end, and I'm just like, you know what? We can go ahead and get like whatever we need.
Yes, Commander.
A little bit of experience isn't going to hurt them.
Go, go, go! I'm on the move.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, I knew that was going to trigger your Overwatch, which is fine. That's what I counted on. Is that going to hit? Okay, no, I couldn't tell.
Weapons are dry. Shot failed to connect.
I want you up here because I can't really tell
Headed there now.
what else is fully up here, and I am not about to send regular humans up here.
Weapons are dry.
What's the other one? I don't expect them to fully hit.
Damn it, missed the target.
It is worth a shot. Oh. And he's fine. You think he's fine? I think he's a little fine. I wish my flamethrower would actually hit them.
We're on the move. They're flanking us. Heavy fire near my location.
Flamethrower is not going to hit him up in the air, which Ooh.
Resupply completed.
I might as well use them. It's not, yeah, I'm gonna have to reload them. Who?
Missed the target. Heading out.
I really gotta start following my own set of rules that I keep putting out there and not following. You know what would be really great for these guys? A flamethrower.
Armor integrity is holding.
Alright, I'll move Rosie over here, let Thomas, or the tank, come over here.
The damage is superficial.
Okay, well the medkit is still gonna... My plan's still in effect. I gotta remember which one of these guys is actually my healer. Oh, that's perfect. A little less perfect, but eh.
Position confirmed.
It's just a little too far out of reach.
No longer a threat.
Okay.
I'm on the move.
I know what I said about needing to follow my own rules, which is true. I do need to follow my own rules a little bit better. However, I don't know where my healer is. Way the hell over here.
Orders
I don't know if she can even make it over there in time, but we're gonna try.
Solid copy.
Yeah, going to Overwatch. No, I can't afford to let you die. You're basically like the linchpin of my plans.
Hostiles targeting my position. Heading to that location. Killing it with fire.
Alright, perfect.
Moving out.
I wonder if I can...
Roger that.
Wonder if I can bait it out. Well,
My position's been compromised.
just come over here just to be on the safe side.
Medkits fix everything. Calm down.
Alright, just that she's safe, she's healed. That's all I really cared about. Let's get you over here, just in case we miss, and I didn't want to lose her.
Excellent work.
Whew.
All objectives
Well, we lost one, but I didn't really have plans for her anyway, so it didn't really matter. First, I'll recover to start each turn until. Alright, perfect. Whew. 7 and 5. We can work with that.
We will be in touch.
Barracks, metal.
As the alien attacks have become more frequent, our casualty rate has climbed. Our troop shortage is becoming a problem.
No, it's not. This is actually mostly what I anticipated. Award medal. Yep. My plan is kind of coming together. How many of these do I have? Bjorn, you're next. It'll be good to have you in the fight again. Alright, who's next? International Serving Cross. I might as well. I'm hoping I can get at least quite a bit in here. Because nationality doesn't really matter to me at this point. Might be, it's ideally, but we'll do this one. Thomas, you are the linchpin. You are doing you are kind of the linchpin of all of it, if I'm being completely real.
Our worst suspicions may have been true after all.
What's
They're
that?
not just here for abductions. They have something else in mind.
I guess I can get like a nanofiber vest for, or let's go to the foundry actually get tactical rigging. As of that, then we can at least get, you know, everybody can hold at least 2 items.
You can follow their progress.
Alright. Capture an outsider alien, which I kind of already was going to. Wow, look at all the stuff that we have. And none of it is really necessary for me. Like this and the heavy laser is all I really need. Kind of crazy that you don't have to worry about it. But I think we actually get like some stuff from these two, or at least some of them. Let's always go ahead and get like these taken care of real quick. I was like, 'cause it ain't gonna take no time.
Incoming transmission.
Commander,
China.
unfortunately, one of our members has chosen to discontinue their
Honestly,
involvement in the
just
project.
one. That's not bad.
Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see our continued
Beam
support of
weapons.
this project has been worthwhile. We hope that
Go
your
ahead and get the
current
armored.
successes
Actually,
only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat.
because I don't think they actually gave me anything.
We will be watching.
Let's go ahead and get the
Assemble
heavy laser
everything
in.
we need to capture and house an alien for interrogation, Commander. The rest is up to our forces on the ground.
What was I about to do? I was about to do something, but I forgot.
A general, someone giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is, what sort of power or authority does it take to control?
Oh, right. Now I remember what I was doing. I remember now. Go ahead and get
What
some.
incentive do they have to follow through with its plan?
That's fine. I just need at least one satellite, so that way whenever it's ready, it can be ready to go.
Satellite uplink complete.
I could keep scanning, but I think we're going to end it here. So yeah, we're going to end it here. Oh, that's a good stretch. Oh. Did everyone have fun? Did you enjoy watching me struggle? If so, that's fine. That's cool. I understand. It's kind of fun to watch other people, you know, maybe not necessarily a struggle like in real life, but at least watching people struggle in game can be kind of entertaining to see how they get around it. Well, I can accept it. I just realized I haven't opened. Damn, those are big. I haven't opened Discord on my laptop in a very long time, and I had to go through like 15 updates just because I haven't really had much of a chance to use it lately. But I'm not gonna get into that one. Oh, but I could. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to rant about personal stuff on here. But I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Be good to one another. And I will see you later. Bye bye. Wait, I forgot to hit end stream.